I'm a 30-year-old woman, recently married with a 6-month-old son. My younger sister, age 24, has never warmed to my husband and refuses to explain why. When I confronted her, she fabricated a story about him prying into her private journal and inquiring about a secret crush, but I caught her in the lie. When I first introduced my husband to my family, my sister was distant, though that's typical for her. She's introverted, has few friends, and rarely invites anyone to our family home. She's never been enthusiastic about meeting my partners. Before our wedding, I asked if she had any concerns about my husband, and she said he seemed fine. I invited her to be my maid of honor, assuming everything was okay. Last week, my husband stopped by my parents' house, where my sister lives, to drop off some groceries I'd sent. He returned looking rattled. He explained that he knocked, entered the kitchen, and found my sister there. She curtly informed him my parents were out and told him to leave the groceries in the garage, despite being in the kitchen. As he gathered the items to leave, he attempted light conversation about the weather. She snapped, accusing him of being overly familiar, and stormed off. My husband has never given me cause to question his behavior, but her reaction made me wonder if something inappropriate had happened. He was only gone for a few minutes as we live close by. I called my sister to ask what happened, but she hung up. I texted her repeatedly, and she ignored me until I persistently messaged her this morning, demanding resolution. She finally responded, admitting she's always despised my husband and wants no interaction with him. In the 7 years we've been together, they've barely spoken, maybe 5 brief exchanges, mostly polite greetings. I pressed for a reason, but she insisted she didn't need one and just wanted him to respect her boundary of not speaking to her. My family is tight-knit. My 29-year-old brother and I often visit our parents unannounced to help with dinner or spend time together. My parents love this, encouraging us to drop by. I told my sister it would be awkward if my husband couldn't even say hello when we visited. She called him a stranger invading her space. I was shocked she still viewed him as a stranger after 7 years. I promised not to send him alone to drop things off, but she clarified that wasn't enough. She wanted no communication with him at all. I agreed to relay this to him, but warned that her attitude would impact her time with my son, her nephew. My husband and I are uneasy about our son being around someone who harbors such resentment, fearing what she might say to him as he grows. This also affects my parents' time with their only grandchild, whom they adore and constantly ask to see. She accused me of playing the victim, portraying her as cruel, and disregarding her only boundary. I'm at a loss for how to move forward. Additional context and updates: I've discussed this with my parents. My mom plans to talk to my sister, but she keeps dodging the conversation, citing being busy or tired. My dad, recovering from a recent heart attack, thinks it'll blow over and asked me not to stress him out, so I dropped it for now. My husband is wonderful and has never given me reason to suspect inappropriate behavior with anyone. I briefly worried he'd done something when he described her outburst, as I couldn't fathom why she'd react so strongly to casual chat. But both he and my sister confirmed he did nothing wrong. My brother has had relationships but never introduced anyone to the family. I can't tell you the full story in short. To watch the full story, click the related link below.